How's it going? I don't know if that's straight. I hope it is. Okay, so we're doing Aquarius for January. Just gonna see what's coming in for Aquarius for January. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Tina, and I'm a tarot reader, and I read intuitively, so that means I just say whatever, is given to me at the moment. So we're going to do reading for Aquarius. Angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, and all that is coming from love and light. Tell me what's going on with Aquarius in January. 9 of Wands. And some new beginnings. Wow. Okay, so you're learning some new information. Oh, there's really good stuff at the bottom of the deck. Really good. It's like you're learning something new. You're letting down something that's been a burden to you. It could be like a certain relationship that you felt was, 10 of Cups. Looks like you've been talking to Spirit about it. Or you will be, right? I feel like you're having success and growth. And spiritual enlightenment as well. Big transformation coming in the way you see yourself. I see your higher self in you aligning. And I see something about 8 of Pentacles, which is about something that you do for work, So this 9 of, let's just look at this, what we've got out in front of us here. We've got the 9 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify. So it's like in the first week, you're feeling a little bit like you have to put a guard up around yourself about something. Maybe something happened and you're feeling, maybe you could be feeling a little bit like a victim. 9 of Wands sometimes starts out like a victim feeling. So let's just see what's going on with that 9 of Wands for Aquarius in January. This would be like your first week. Okay. This is Ace of Water, the Sun. Some kind of loss and self-care. So I kind of feel like your human is scared. Your human feels like there's something wrong with it, possibly. I see the rejection card here. But I also feel like what they're saying is like you have a way to like heal this yourself. It's this feeling. You feel like you're a little bit lost from whatever this was. This 9 of Wands. This could be like a relationship situation. It could be a family situation. But here's the answer. It's about loving yourself. Ace of Cups. Self-care, Ace of Cups, and the Sun. Focusing on the things that you have in your life that are beautiful. We all have them, right? So it looks like in the first week, you might be struggling between your human and your higher self. Like your higher self is trying to show you how a simple change in the way you view yourself can change everything. So let's ask about this new Ace of Swords. Like, it's new information. It's like an epiphany. It's like a crown chakra opening moment. So, hey, you guys, I forgot to tell you something. My daughter actually bought me a new camera to do videos with. And it has a microphone on it. So I didn't figure out how to use the camera yet. You know, how to go live with it. But the microphone actually plugs into this phone. So this is like the trial run. And I don't know how it's doing. But I just thought I would let you know that. Okay, so what you're doing here in this epiphany is, I feel like you're having, whatever it is, it's helping you grow, you know? But it's about this. It's about this toxic pattern that you have. It could be about, you know, a relationship, because I see it over here too with that Nine of Pentacles. I mean, Nine of Wands, you know, like somebody rejected you or you feel like that, you know. But I just, all the time, whenever I see like a, you know, like if that was a tower moment, because it seems like it could have been, you know, rejection, loss, fragment. That gives me the feeling of like a PTSD event, really, you know, because of fragmented, just the word fragmented on that card, because it does make you feel like that. So the way out of that is the self-care. It's this loving of yourself, this big, huge self-love thing, right? It gives you strength. It gives you empowerment when you start taking better care of yourself. And then you start to grow, you know, like you and your soul start to grow together. And what's happening is you're seeing like what patterns need to go in your life, you know, and how you need to release it, how you need to forgive, even if you didn't get an apology. It's like you need to transmit this energy, because what it did is it made you feel like you're not enough, you know. And I feel like what you're understanding is you are enough, and that maybe you picked up this toxic pattern from, you know, when you were a child. Okay, so tell me what the Ace of Pentacles in the third week. So this is about like a new beginning. It could be like a new job. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The past cycle of feeling like you're not enough is over. And then you open up a new cycle with this pentacle. So tell me what that looks like. Yeah, there it is again. Like once you let go of this past thing, there's this new wish fulfillment. Some of you could be traveling or planning it. But I kind of feel like whatever this new, like this new beginning in Pentacles is, like you do have to close out the old cycle. And the old cycle is about really being stuck in this feeling like you're not enough. So you have to cut that out of your life, however you might want to do that. You know, start loving yourself, maybe affirmations, you know, maybe setting your phone with the gratitude thing like I've been mentioning for a couple of weeks. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune, the fourth week. So it's like, yeah, I think your thoughts are changing. I feel like your thoughts are changing to love, like you're in more of a love-centered, heart-centered mindset here. Okay, it tells me that for some reason there could be some kind of fear or avoidance of loving yourself. I don't know why. Like, this is going to be a difficult thing. That's why the wheel is here, right? Because you're kind of avoiding this. Because even though, I mean, it's saying the cycle is done, it looks to me like you're having a hard time. But it is still going to happen with the Wheel of Fortune, right? You like transcending the life that you've always known, because you're like tuned into your higher self, and your higher self is showing you like why you are worthy. Transformation is at the bottom of the deck, and it's going to be the truth that's coming out here. The truth. Tell me, I want to know what the truth is that's coming out. Tell me what the truth is that's coming out about Aquarius that they really need to know right now. You're detached and cold. I feel you have some kind of guilt. There could be like some kind of partying here because the party card is here. And also facade and beliefs, right? So maybe you're not 100% sure about what you do believe, you know? So you could have a hard time, like, yeah, understanding your value. I don't know why do they have such a hard time understanding their value? Why does Aquarius have such a hard time understanding their value? Because you're confused. You need to nurture yourself and let your family nurture you too. And you could have someone controlling around you. I also see that. Spirit, do you have some advice? Give me some advice for Aquarius. Like, how can they just tell me what you want to tell them right this minute? How to get through January, and look at that. That's what came out. The Empress and the Hierophant and transformation. Yeah, a realignment with yourself, an unconditional love. I mean, the way you're going to find that actually, like, remember when it was talking about new information? It's really you talking to your higher self, in the Hermit card. And sometimes, like, this can look like to other people, like you could look depressed because the Hermit, I mean, you're really going in deep. You're really broken, and I feel like you're going in, talking to your higher self. I feel like there's just huge growth here, with the Empress. And then the Hierophant is about climbing that spiritual ladder and understanding the bigger picture of life, so that you can transform these things that are dragging you down. The Ten of Wands, it's the way you feel about yourself. Because I feel like the whole key to, like, getting out of this feeling, this shit feeling that you feel, is to love yourself. And it tells me that you're really having a hard time with loving yourself, So I kind of feel like what's happening is it's going to be your higher self that comes in to love you. It could also, I mean, it really looks over here like there's a family member trying to, it could be, a parent or a sibling or a child even. Someone, but I do feel like it's your higher self that's doing it. So I kind of feel like you're gonna I don't know, you could have dreams um, of some kind, you know, like your higher self showing you like why you're here and what you have done. Maybe showing you how far you've come. Like, you know, because you're really in a pretty toxic little place here. Um, and it could be about missing someone, you know, like you're just really missing someone and you just can't seem to let it go, you know. So your higher self is saying, like, we just got to change the energy, you know, because it's not true that you're not enough. Like, I don't know if this was a person that made you feel lack about yourself, but it's not true. And so a lot of times when we go into the hermit mode and our higher self comes to talk to us, I think what they're really trying to tell us is that we're perfect exactly how we are, and that, you know, we came here to be this exact person with this exact problem, right? It's in this minute, you know what I mean? And your soul just wants you to know, like, don't give up. Like, this is just where we're at. This is where I wanted to be. This is where I plan to be right now. And it's all about it's all about actually maybe learning even to love the human that you are, right where they are, right where you are. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's, you know, that you're carrying around all this baggage and feeling shitty, your higher self is like, it's okay. Like, we came to feel that too, you know. So I kind of feel like that's what's happening. I do feel like the Hierophant is here saying, like, whatever's going on for you is like one of the biggest lessons of your whole life. Whatever you lost, whatever makes you feel rejected, you know, when something like this comes in and like totally hijacks the whole read, I mean, I'm going to say, like, this is like one of the most important times of your life right now, getting through it and transmuting the energy and looking at it another way, tapping into your higher self, allowing that love from your higher self to come in, you know, being open to receive that love, because that's what's coming. I mean, Two of Cups can be a person, but this is a very soul oriented reading. And I feel like it's all about you learning to love yourself and really, really doing it. Like, really accepting it, all of it. You know, and if there's something you know, you find that you're being triggered by constantly, I mean, I think it's something that you need to look at, like, as a cycle that needs to be closed out, you know? Because what I'm seeing is like toxic patterns that stem from the past. And it looks to me like it's time for you to get what you want, you know? It's time to get what you want. And I think you are getting it, you know? I think you're finding out the truth about something. And, you know, I mean, maybe what it would be is, I mean, it's kind of generic, but it's at the same time important, you know, but it could be like you, um, like understanding that everything was a plan, you know, and even though it was hard, it's like you can't help but like look at your higher self and go like, well, I really did learn that, you know. Spirit, tell me about this Nine of Wands. What is it? I already decided I'm not going to do an extended. So we'll just keep going. The Nine of Wands is about, it's about things that you think about that make you feel vulnerable and guarded. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands. This is what you need to release. The memories. So the way to release that is the tapping in part, talking to your higher self. Why the fuck did this happen? Like, what did I learn from it? And then remember, this card comes in. And your higher self is like, well, okay, I'll show you. So show me. What is it that they learned from this Nine of Wands, this memories of their past? Like, okay. So it's telling me that the awakening is your third eye, and that this information is something that you're going to need to be ready for. You're going to need to be ready and open to receive it, because it is the truth. It's coming in straight from your higher self. Third eye activated. Clarity. Okay, so the party card comes out. So your higher self is telling you something about partying and guilt and forgiveness and North Node purpose. That's what the awakening is about. So, tell me what the Ace of Pentacles is. So you're being shifted here. It's time for you to shift to a new, like, to the North Node, you know? Time to love yourself. You can have a new beginning and take the lead of your own life. Wheel of Fortune here 2 times. Integration with your higher self. But you keep clinging to this South Node thing, which is this 9 of Pentacles pile. The memories, the vulnerable part, the toxic patterns that you have. Just the belief system that you have, you know? So the new beginning is when your higher self actually comes in and starts loving on you. And you get a little taste of this masculine energy when your higher self joins forces with you. You guys come in together as one, you know? It's happening over here. You know, with this third eye activated. And that's all connected with the Wheel of Fortune as well as the Divine Masculine. It is all based on a decision, though. You know, like the first card that comes out here is like, you know, you have to decide to allow your soul to lead you, you know? You have to decide to trust it. So, all right, let's clarify one more time with, I know I've already clarified all these cards, but I just feel some kind of, like I didn't do a good enough job. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by this gratitude card. So I feel like, you know, gratitude, the Wheel of Fortune and your spirit guides all have a role in this in order to like change your reality, you know. Tell me what it's going to look like. Tell me what it's going to look like besides abundance and grateful. Yeah, a renewal, right? There could be a new career coming. I feel like you're going to understand why whatever this fear was and why it was taken out of your life, whoever rejected you. You know what I mean? Whoever made you feel like you were unworthy. Spirit is revealing that it was on purpose. Like this person was removed from your life because you have something else planned, you know? You have something else planned. So I think what could be happening with that Wheel of Fortune is like at the end of the day, like Ace of Cups, which is like, it could be about you really embracing the whole self-love thing, understanding your power, you know. Honestly, it could be part of like reframing these memories too. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we feel so guarded and like picked on and victim, you know, and you just stay in that zone. And then nothing really ever changes because you just stay in that victim place. And so you just keep attracting more things that victimize you. I know it sounds crazy, but Spirit is saying, like, dude, that's definitely like a thing of the past that you're clinging to it. Like, it's not who you are. Even if you think it is, Spirit is telling me right now that isn't who you are. You have a you have a role on this planet, something important to do. And I feel like you're being made aware of that this month. I think the first week might be like an awareness to the victim mentality. And then the second week, I feel like you're just seeing a lot of truths about things that happened, like how they made you you. You know, instead of being mad about it, you could be like, it also made me more gentle, you know? It also made me more understanding. It's kind of like you get dealt a hand of cards, and then you get to decide what you want to do with them, how you want to play them, you know? So I feel like there's a lot of really good things coming, like new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. But at the same time, you have to decide it. And at the same time, the Wheel of Fortune is here too. So you do have to decide it, but the wheel is working in your favor, trying to help you understand that everything you thought about yourself, maybe your whole life long, is just, it was just part of the plan to see. I mean, you must have like this amazing soul that is very confident in being able to snap you out of it, being able to connect with you, you know? That's kind of what I feel like about the soul. Okay, so that's the reading I have for you. I'm not going to do an extended on it just because it's not about anything except for your soul growth. It's about a lot. It's about your soul growth, but I'm definitely not wanting to put that on a site that you have to buy, you know? Your soul journey is not something I'm ever going to make you look at in the extended. If it comes out in the beginning, it comes out, you know? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that made sense, and I love you, and Happy New Year, right? It's almost here. I can't believe how fast that went. Have a good day.